still, don't stop that thrill. My bones crave your skin, temptation within, mistakes ignite the silence. Nightmares creep while you and me repeat. This bittersweet heat is suffocating. I'm waiting and always hesitating. Kryptonite desires set my heart afire. Heart on fire. Set my heart afire. Jack it up.
And good evening on what is a perfect night for football. The floodlights shining down on the players as we speak. I'm Derek Ray, and with me in the commentary position is the former Arsenal and England fullback Lee Dixon. And very much looking forward to bringing you live Serie A action. It's coming right up. I can't wait for this, Lee.
Yeah, thanks, Derek. I always get a buzz from being here. The players will feel the same, I'm sure. Fast start, always a good idea to impose yourself on the game straight from the off.
So the initial 11 for the home side. Wojciech Szczęsny begins in goal. Aaron Ramsey starts alongside Adrien Rabiot in the centre of the park. And as for the attack, well, it has a bold look about it with three forwards listed from the beginning. There it is, the opening goal of this match. And what a start they've made. So the match has restarted, 1-0 here. Cristiano Ronaldo. Kessié. Çalhanoğlu. Can he put it away? That is top-notch goalkeeping. He had to reach in with his hand.
Yeah, it's all about reading the pace of the ball and the player's feet. When do I go down? When do I strip the ball? Did a brilliant job then.
Cristiano Ronaldo. High-quality defending. This could square the game. And that's exactly what has transpired. Now, that could be a massive turning point, and momentum is with them. Even Steven, one apiece on this match. Well, that's how to break the spirit of the attacker. Ronaldo. Theo Hernandez now. It ought to be the goalkeeper's ball. Good technique displayed. Bernardeschi. Skipping away. Well, the attack carried promise, but petered out. Rade Krunic. It's with Ibrahimovic. Now potential danger. And Ibrahimovic! Oh, a moment of pure class! Had to catch it perfectly, and didn't he just? So there we have it, 2-1. Well, good use of the ball. Cristiano Ronaldo. And they've won possession again.
Milan have hardly had the ball, really. But when they've had the ball, they keep delivering.
Real chance. And danger still. And beyond the last defender, offside. Bernardeschi. Ramsey. Kulusevski. Well read to win possession back. Ronaldo. Kessié. And there it is, the half-time whistle. Well, the referee sounding the second half into action. Milan with the lead. Romagnoli. Given away by Milan. Well, no way through. And foul it is then. Hernandez. Well, a typically influential first-half performance from Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Lee, what did you make of it?
Well, Derek, it certainly was a good 45 minutes from the lad. Obviously got the goal to give him the lead, but he's looked very, very lively as well.
This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. And it looked like open road for them, but up a dead end. And possession lost by the Rossoneri. And I must say, that was a very promising attack. The alarm bells were sounding. And winning it back. A very good tackle. Çalhanoğlu. Nicely cut out. Half an hour remaining then. Dejan Kulusevski. Here's Ronaldo. Rabiot. Ronaldo. Ronaldo! Spectacular save. Top-class goalkeeping. Kulusevski. A fine reading of the situation. But after that fantastic effort, it's gone out for a throw-in. Well read to put an end to that attack. Good technique displayed. That's what you call defending from the front. Possibilities here. Rade Krunic. Kea has it. Diogo Dalot. Çalhanoğlu. It'll be a corner. And firing it into the area. I don't think in the grand scheme of things he's going to be terribly proud of that headed attempt.
Well, heading practice in training next week, that was pretty average, to be fair. The hosts have had the lion's share of possession. However, after that, the coach will be disappointed with what they've produced. They need to be a little bit more clinical in front of goal.
Foul there. Free kick awarded. Another successful intervention, winning the ball back. And there might well be scope for them to counter-attack here. Çalhanoğlu. Just 10 minutes to go. Milan moving the ball forward. What can they do from here?
Well, just listen to the crowd. They want a bit more. They know there's still time to grab an equaliser. Surely they'll get another chance or two.
This could be it! Danger averted and game still on.
Late drama, yet it's still possible.
Over it comes. Just couldn't capitalise there. And there to intervene. They've got to be really mindful of the time situation, attacking though they might be. Theo Hernandez. Well, adding up all the stoppages, we will have 2 extra minutes. Cristiano Ronaldo. Perfectly positioned to take it away. So there it is, the referee says that will do it for this contest, and Milan... I'm Derek Ray, and joining me here on the commentary box is Lee Dixon. I'm very much looking forward to bringing you live Serie A action. It's coming right up. This really should be a belter of a game, Lee.
Yeah, thanks, Derek. Should be a good game, this one. I always wanted to start the game on the front foot, fast play, force the opposition to respond. Hopefully we get that from the start of this match.
The defender coming out on top in the battle with Alexis Sanchez. Oh, lovely incisive pass. And nothing positive comes of it, unfortunately. This is how it looks for the home side. Wojciech Szczęsny stands between the posts. Alexandro plays with Giorgio Chiellini in central defence. Adrien Rabiot starts with Aaron Ramsey in central midfield. And it's an interesting looking attacking constellation with 3 forwards listed from the start. Alexis Sanchez. What can they do from here? Well, there to intercept. Inter's lineup is as follows. Samir Handanovic gets the nod in goal. Stefan de Vrij plays with Milan Skriniar. Must be a goal in the early stages. Precisely what they had been planning. Well, Inter get the ball rolling again. It's going to be interesting to see whether or not that goal stings them into action. Oh, that's a pass of high quality. Big opportunity. He must finish. Still possibilities. Rabiot. Now Ramsey.
Well, he'll be getting thumbs up all round for the goalkeeping performance, but especially for that
Opportunity it is. Oh, football finesse at its very best. You can't argue with that finish. Even Steven, one apiece on this match. Federico Bernardeschi. Now Rabiot. Well, possession ceded. Still on level terms, moving the ball nicely. Damian. Oh, showing excellent vision. We wondered who was going to win the race. The answer, the goalkeeper. Rabiot. Morata. Now can they create something? Oh, surely. He can't hold on to it. Well, he read that brilliantly at the back. Running with the ball confidently. And he takes it away. Well, they're on the scent of something positive. Oh, a vital interception. Kolarov. Perisic. Can they forge ahead? They do! And you've got to say they're good value for the lead. So there we have it, 2-1. Alexis Sanchez, he's in behind. Oh, it's off the post. Oh, that is a majestic goal. Volleyed home with precision and style. Superbly done. And with that, the first half draws. So the ball is moving again, and it was a delightful performance from Inter in the first half of this match. Alexis Sanchez. Perisic. Not far away at all with the volley.
Well, to catch it like that, you've got to have really good technique, and oh, so close.
Ramsey. And they are on the move again. Rabiot. Now Morata. Perfectly fair tackle, and it will be a corner. Over it comes. Just too close to the goalkeeper in the end, wasn't it?
Yeah, poor technique really, and the goalkeeper's not troubled.
Matteo Darmian. And space for them here on the flank. And Alexis Sanchez waiting to pounce. Just couldn't capitalise there. Couldn't keep it. And that is offside. And we're inside the final 30 minutes. Vital interception. The danger was very real. And a poor ball. And the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. Sanchez. Call it off. Cross towards that far post. Well, he's given a corner, the referee. Played into the centre of the box. And there it is! Another goal! And surely there's no way back from this now. Well, the ball is rolling again. It's been all Inter so far, and you sense that there could be extra punishment handed out. D'Ambrosio. Options in the centre. Opportunity maybe. What an important piece of defending. Oh, covering up defensively. Now can they counter clinically? Well, it fizzled out. Alexis Sanchez.
Well, Inter's possession stats are brilliant. If you don't control the ball in midfield, it's very difficult to have enough of the ball to create chances for your strikers, and really has been a dominant performance.
Well, he made sure there was absolutely no way through. So the corner played into the box. That's all they can conjure for now. Having won the ball back, they might be able to profit. A very good tackle. Kulusevski. It's a perfect challenge. D'Ambrosio. And showing fine vision. Accurate ball in towards the near post. An opportunity in the air, but he's made a bit of a mess of that one.
Oh, it's really a shocking effort. I could do better than that, and I can't head the ball.
Went in strongly, decisively. And only 2 minutes remaining here. Well, couldn't quite find his teammate. And the electronic board showing what... Oh, he's through here! And that will do it. The referee's whistle means it is officially final. Inter get the victory. Good evening, everyone. Tonight we're talking to you from one of the special venues in European football, the San Siro, here in the city of Milan. Derek Ray here on the commentary box, joined as always by former Arsenal and England fullback Lee Dixon. And the focus is very much on Serie A, the top division here in Italy. It's Milan up against Inter.
Well, thank you, Derek. The excitement at the start of any game is almost tangible. Looking forward to this one. The crowd are up for it. The players look like they're going to have a really good go at this game. Can't wait.
Promising attack, this. Vidal passing, but losing out in that battle of wits. And now passing it through. Well, a badly timed run, just a fraction offside. Disappointing pass. Oh, he's really opened them up here. Oh, it's gone in! A derby goal, the first of the contest. Electric. The opening goal of the game then. Not advantage with them. Referee says play on. Vidal. Perisic with the ball. Now, do they mean business on this occasion? Given away by the Rossoneri. Alexis Sanchez. This looks threatening. Not to be this time. Tremendous ball played through. Vital interception. The danger was very real. Oh, good vision. Well, they had a bit of work to do in getting to that through ball, the goalkeeper. Matteo Darmian. Hakimi. Oh, a perfectly timed pass. Not away completely. Well, threat averted. Now the attack fizzled out. Alexis Sanchez. And Milan have the ball once more. Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic. A glorious chance. What a vital intervention. Vidal. Alexis Sanchez. Well, failure to keep the ball by the Nerazzurri. Good pressure to win the ball back. Hakimi. Oh, good defending to stop a decent-looking attack. Hakimi. Cutting the ball back. And the referee has pointed to the spot. He's given the penalty. And now, let's see if they can level it up. Well, that could be his final rebuke, I think. And the referee's... Well, it might still work out for them. Danger averted for now. Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Theo Hernandez now. Milan moving the ball forward. What can they do from here? Well, that's how to break the spirit of the attacker. And thwarting his opponent in the nick of time. Ivan Perisic. Swift ball into the area. And with that, the first half draws to a close. Well, back in business here, and work to do for Inter in the second half. And room now out on the flank. Well, disappointing end to the move.
Milan are struggling in terms of possession, but they won't mind. They're winning this game. And why? Because their counter-attack is absolutely fantastic.
Well, a really single-minded piece of defending to make sure nothing untoward happened. They all know their roles as they apply the pressure. Less than convincing. And he might be through here. Can they put it away? Oh, and he puts away the second chance. But the goalkeeper angry with himself here. Well, the earlier goal cancelled out. One apiece. The Rossoneri pushing forward with options available. Looked as though they meant business, but now they've got to try again. Alexis Sanchez. And an astute piece of defending. Theo Hernandez. Ibrahimovic. And the ball is in the net. Well, the goal will not stand. It is offside.
Yeah, good football there, but just straight offside.
Beautifully weighted ball. And nobody there to pick him up in the centre. Well, the shot from that position left a bit to be desired.
You've just got to hit the target. Let the power down a little bit and go for accuracy.
Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Oh, lovely incisive pass. Can he make it count? And it's in! They're back in front! Stunning scenes here! Well, back underway here, and that really should shake up Inter a bit, you would think. Might be able to set up the chance. Oh, and that is an audacious chip. Well, he might smile. The goalkeeper has no interest in smiling. Well, another equaliser. What a topsy-turvy game this has been. Here is Alexis Sanchez. Can be dangerous from this sort of advanced position. Rade Krunic. It's with Çalhanoğlu. And that's very good referee. Can he put it in? Well, he's placed it wide. Really close shave. Vidal. Darmian. And he's broken free. And that's a straightforward stop. Çalhanoğlu. And the cross not quite imaginative enough. And firing it into the area. And he's made it a brace for himself. The defender's just unable to stay with him. And he's having a field day. Well, a dramatic moment near the end, and that might well be the decider. Time and the scoreline against Inter, but they're not out of this. And can they prise them open now? Matteo Darmian. This is Vidal. Alexis Sanchez. Well, he did his job defensively. Beautifully timed.
Well, just listen to these Milan fans. The crowd very much behind the team right now. It's been a tough game, but not long to go now.
Milan doing well to win it back. That's a sumptuous ball from Alexis Sanchez. Well, the chance looked to be on, but found himself offside. Rade Krunic. Well, successfully cut out. And the electronic board showing 1 additional minute. A very good tackle. So that is that, full time here and not... night for football with the floodlights beaming down. My name is Derek Ray, and with me in the commentary position is the former Arsenal fullback Lee Dixon. And we're focusing on live action from Italy's top division, Serie A. What a game this ought to be, Lee.
Yeah, thanks, Derek. Great atmosphere here. The two sides, I'm sure, will set a quick tempo in this game. We get to watch for free. The players are chomping at the bit. I can't wait.
Oh, what an opportunity. And a goal right off the bat. No wonder they're jumping for joy. 1-0 then. Promising looking ball. Has eyes for goal. Oh, good work by the keeper. Corner kick forthcoming. The fist of the goalkeeper. Well, they've won possession back. What can they do from here? In it goes! 2 goals in rapid-fire fashion and looking very comfortable here. So 2-0 now. Read it magnificently and intercepted. Federico Bernardeschi. On the ball, Morata. Did well to win the ball back. Bernardeschi. It's a perfect challenge. And there's vision for you from Zlatan Ibrahimovic. It's got to be! Well, they can say a big thank you to the goalkeeper. That was inspirational.
Well, that's as good as a goal at the other end. Brilliant save from the keeper.
Doesn't want to lose his cool here. Rabiot. And played in. And punched away.
Il proprietario della macchina targata DA124 SP è pregato di spostarla con la massima urgenza.
A wonderful intervention. Diogo Dalot. Well, nicely cut out. Now what can they do with the ball? Morata. And a tidy challenge.
Well, Derek, they're not happy. Ref is taking the brunt of this.
Can he take advantage? And a goal! They're running riot here, almost out of sight. Well, this is threatening to get out of hand. Just look at the scoreline. Morata.
The hosts have had the lion's share of possession. If you have that much of the ball, you can put pressure on the opposition defence. And they look like they're creaking. That's why they're winning comfortably.
Morata. Bernardeschi. Dejan Kulusevski. Lost possession. Davide Calabria. Calabria. Something to worry about here. There it is! A fantastic goal, and no wonder he's off celebrating. No shortage of goals in this match. 3-1. Morata. That is that for the first half. And the ball is rolling again. Milan with an uphill climb after the events of the first half. And play halted, free kick given. Calabria. Morata in possession. In the right place to cut out the pass. Now can they make something happen? Rade Krunic. And this would reduce the deficit. Oh, he's given it. The referee says penalty. And an opportunity for them to pull one back here. No card, but the referee clearly stating that's the last warning. And a goal! He was composure personified, and he's done his job from the spot.
Ha segnato il Milan.
Well, the ball is rolling again, and Milan find themselves within touching distance here. Morata. Giving the ball to the opposition that time. And he read it well. Superbly read and executed. That is how to put in a challenge. He's been a bit unlucky to concede the corner. Played into the centre of the box. The fist of the goalkeeper. Breaking at pace.
Well, you can tell what the fans think of that decision. They're certain it should have been a penalty.
And it looked like open road for them, but up a dead end. De Ligt. Well, there to intercept. Kessié. Oh, good defending to stop a decent-looking attack. Another perfect position to read it. Oh, a lovely ball. And the flag raised. Offside it is. What can he do from here? And here's Çalhanoğlu. Oh, maybe the equaliser. Well, not giving him any breathing room. Bad challenge, and now it's up to the referee in terms of what to do next. Morata. Cuadrado. Morata in possession. Good pressure, can they make something of this? Bernardeschi, he's just got to continue his run. And it's gone in! The team's separated by 2 goals now. You cannot say they don't deserve it. So the current scoreline, 4-2. Brilliant piece of skill. Throw-ins given. Chance to cross. Ibrahimovic. Just too close to the goalkeeper in the end, wasn't it?
Yeah, poor technique really, and the goalkeeper's not troubled.
Cuadrado. Rabiot. Good work to win it back high up the pitch. Almost what you might call a jaw-dropping save.
Oh, he's got no right to make that save. It's absolutely fantastic.
Dejan Kulusevski. It's a good-looking ball in behind. A very timely interception. We have entered the final minute of normal time. So 1 minute of stoppage time, that's what the officials have said. Possession changes hands, the interception there. So the final whistle, and real disappointment from...
Simon. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul.
Nightmares creep while you and me repeat. This bittersweet heat is suffocating. I'm waiting and always hesitating. Kryptonite desires set my heart afire. Heart on fire. Set my heart afire. With crimson secrets and forbidden bliss, can't stay still, don't stop that thrill. My bones crave your skin, temptation within, mistakes ignite the silence. Nightmares creep while you and me repeat. This bittersweet heat is suffocating. I'm waiting and always hesitating. Kryptonite desires set my heart afire. Heart on fire. Set my heart afire. Set my heart on fire.
In the commentary position is the former Arsenal and England fullback Lee Dixon. And the focus is very much on Serie A, the top division here in Italy. Every reason to believe this will be exciting, Lee.
Well, thank you, Derek. The excitement at the start of any game is almost tangible. Looking forward to this one. The crowd are up for it. The players look like they're going to have a really good go at this game. Can't wait.
The lineup then for the hosts. Wojciech Szczęsny starts in goal. Federico Bernardeschi plays alongside Adrien Rabiot in the centre of the park. And as for the attack, well, it has a bold look about it with three forwards listed from the beginning. Barella. It's with Kolarov. Now, what can Inter do from this position? Well, they're moving the ball neatly enough. Just looking for that decisive pass. Good defending to prevent the chance. Alexis Sanchez. A goal! Inter take the lead in the derby. A real jolt to the home fans.
Sanchez.
Underway once again with Inter in front. Hakimi. Fruitful looking attack. Can he put it away? And a goal! The quick 1-2! And they turn this game on its head. So 2-0 now. Morata. Rabiot. Ball with Danilo. Now Rabiot. Plenty of options.
Sono disponibili nella biglietteria dello stadio nei punti vendita ufficiali.
Barella. D'Ambrosio. Barella has it. Promising looking ball. Now Danilo D'Ambrosio. Sanchez. Well, just a whisker wide of the post. Not a bad effort at all. Dejan Kulusevski. Useful looking position, you've got to say.
Inter have struggled a little bit with possession, but they won't mind with that. They're winning this game. They're sucking their opponents onto them, and with the pace they've got in midfield and up front, they're really causing problems.
He had work to do, the goalkeeper. Perisic. Oh, tremendous block. Could pull one back here. Morata! In it goes to alter the arithmetic and give them hope that they can turn this round. So there we have it, 2-1. And it's Alexis Sanchez threatening now. Has teammates he could play it to. Alexis Sanchez. Oh, is he going to be punished here? Must score. Still a chance. Not a time for cool heads.
Well, that could have been it. Listen to the crowd reaction. They need to turn this game around now.
Morata. That is that for the first half. Well, the referee blowing his whistle to indicate that the second half is underway. It's Inter with the lead, but still there is work to do. Hakimi. Oh, a perfectly timed pass. Is it going to be? Not to be advised giving the ball away there. Hakimi. Can he find someone at the far post? And cleared away. How would you sum up the performance of Alexis Sanchez? In one word, positive?
Well, I've got a word for that first half performance. Spectacular. He was absolutely brilliant. He's got his 2 goals. Let's see what he's got to offer in the second half.
Can they create something from here? Unable to keep the ball that time. Couldn't hang on to it. What can he do from here? Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. And he's in. They had to react, and did. Half an hour remaining then. It looks promising. Can they square the game? Barella. Oh, far from the ideal pass, you've got to say. Read it magnificently and intercepted. Disappointing pass. Hakimi. Sanchez ready. Over the byline, hence a goal kick. Read it superbly to take back possession. Dangerous looking attack. Perisic with the ball. Call it off. It might still be problematic. There it is! 2 to the good now, and that gives them a buffer. Well, it's a tale of 4 goals in this match now. 3-1 it is. Federico Bernardeschi. Dejan Kulusevski. Well, can they open up the defence here? Lost possession. Morata. It is a decent looking attack here. Really getting stuck in. Morata could pull one back here, which he does! And maybe, just maybe, there's enough time for an equaliser. It would be quite the frenetic turnaround. Well, neutrals are getting their money's worth. 3-2 in this match. Hakimi in the right place to cut out the pass. Sanchez. Very quick thinking there. This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. All in all, a broken counter-attack. They've won back possession. So the final whistle is sounded and a boost for the Nerazzurri.
Jack it up.
And a very good evening to you. A big night ahead here at the San Siro, or as it's sometimes referred to, the Giuseppe Meazza Stadium. I'm Derek Ray, joined here in the commentary box as always by Lee Dixon. And the focus is very much on Serie A, the top division here in Italy. It's Milan up against Inter.
Yeah, Derek, cracking atmosphere as usual here. That will lead to a nervy, energetic start. Frenetic, fast play to begin with before it all settles down. I'm really looking forward to this one.
Excellent passing. Skriniar. Perisic. Got to it easily, the keeper. Here's the Milan team. Gianluigi Donnarumma is the keeper. Theo Hernandez starts alongside Alessio Romagnoli in central defence. And based on that challenge, you wouldn't be at all surprised if the referee reaches for his pocket. And nicely struck. And the keeper more than equal to it. Well, he's given a corner, the referee. What a vital intervention. And he might be through here. A lovely attempt. And there it is. The opening goal of the derby goes to Milan. They're pumping up the volume, and why not? Well, Inter restart the game. It's going to be interesting to see how they reply to that setback. Neat passing, confidence on the ball. There's a slide rule pass. He's managed to get in behind and just narrowly wide in the end. Damian. Well, they might be onto something. Oh, what an opportunity! It's been squandered.
Well, you dream of 1v1s as players. He's had one and he's squandered it big time.
And vision shown by Alexis Sanchez. Well, it all counts for naught. Well, he's given us away. And giving the ball away. Well, this could pose problems for the defenders. Ibrahimovic! Well, it's all going so swimmingly for them here. Another goal. And now it's a matter of avoiding any silly mistakes. So 2-0 now. Alexis Sanchez. It's with Kolarov. Now it's Alexis Sanchez. And taken away. Alexis Sanchez.
Milan have hardly had the ball, really, but they won't mind with that. They're winning this game. They're sucking their opponents onto them, and with the pace they've got in midfield and up front, they're really causing problems.
Will he find the net? There it is! The goals keep coming. No stopping them today. So on with the game here. Milan accelerating away from their opponents, it appears. And that's destined to run all the way through to the keeper. Kessié. Rade Krunic. Diaz. So a goal kick is what's coming up here. And the keeper's given it away inexcusably. Might really be able to trouble them here. Making sure nothing came of it. And take it away. Not a huge chunk of added time. 1 minute. Can he open the door to a potential goal? The first half here comes to it. So back in business here. The ball is rolling again, and Inter facing an uphill climb. Free kick awarded then by the referee. Vidal. And return to Vidal. Just couldn't keep the ball. Will he play it in? No spillage from the goalkeeper. Routine. Brahim. A chance for him to get in behind, maybe. But he knew he had to get to the ball, and he did. And no problems whatsoever for the goalkeeper. And good use of advantage, the referee allowing play to continue. Arturo Vidal. Vidal losing out. Çalhanoğlu. Inter with the ball once more. Breaking at pace. And the counter-attack came to nothing. Disappointing pass. And 30 minutes left for play in this match. And space to cross it. Well, the referee not too happy with the challenge and blows for a free kick. D'Ambrosio. And the cross smuggled away. And firing it into the area. And he's dispatched the header. No shortage of goals in this match. 3-1.
Alexander Kolarov.
Outdoing his opponent. Illegal play, and hence a free kick. Alert defending. Well, not quite what he wanted to do with the pass. Really getting stuck in. And a foul in the opinion of the referee. Now, what can they do from this free kick situation? It might be on for them. Damian. Well, that takes the wind out of their sails. Great defending. Well, no degree of difficulty for the goalkeeper. They've given it away. Alexis Sanchez. Castillejo. And after that fantastic effort, it's gone out for a throw-in. Inter have given away possession. Ten minutes left for play in this match. Played into the box. Possibilities here. In it goes! It looked as though they were down and out. Not a bit of it. What will happen next? Well, neutrals are getting their money's worth. 3-2 in this match. He's got the right idea with that pass. Alexis Sanchez in a potentially productive position. And the keeper getting across to stop it. A corner then, and with time we're punching it clear. Hakimi. And now Kolarov. Real danger. This could square the game. In it goes! How about that for late excitement? Inter have levelled it. Well, totalling up all the stoppages, we'll have 2 additional minutes. Çalhanoğlu. Well, forward they go again. Can they win this? Poor pass. That is that after 90 minutes. They are left. Well, nights like these are just what you hope for as a spectator. A warm welcome. My name is Derek Ray, and with me in the commentary position is the Arsenal legend Lee Dixon. And the focus is very much on Serie A, the top division here in Italy. This should be high and... My goodness, the importance of getting there was not lost on the keeper. And this is how the hosts will begin the game today. Wojciech Szczęsny starts in goal. Adrien Rabiot starts with Artur in central midfield. And so many different ways to configure an attack. In this case, it'll be two men up front. What can they do from here? Well, you can sense the threat is there. Insigne! Well, the keeper making sure that was pushed well away from danger. Not the best challenge, free kick. Rabiot, onto Ronaldo. Cuadrado. Mario Rui. Here's Insigne, not giving their opponents a moment's peace. Plenty of players waiting in the middle. Clears it away. Politano. Mario Rui. Now Napoli in a position of menace. The delivery towards the back post. And nothing positive comes of it, unfortunately. Bernardeschi. Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo. Artur. Could play it in. Not the best clearance. It should be. Couldn't hang on to it. Lorenzo Insigne. On to Mario Rui. And now Arkadiusz Milik. Rabiot. There to take it away. Decent position for the Partenope to be in. Now can they create something? Big opportunity. It's still alive. Well, that's the end of that for now. Arkadiusz Milik. Well, that pass easy on the eye. Insigne! Couldn't grab hold of it. And that's very good refereeing to let the play flow. Rabiot. Great vision from Adrien Rabiot. Well, he really read that brilliantly. Really good reading of the game to win possession back. Decent progress with the ball at his feet. Aim towards Ronaldo at the back post. Mario Rui. Cuadrado. And now Bernardeschi. And you don't want to lose possession there. Really important tackle. Lozano. It's with Milik. And that's gone out of play for what will be a goal kick. Cristiano Ronaldo. Excellent use of the ball as they make their way forward. Oh, and Ronaldo has scored! The first goal will give them such a lift. The opening goal of the game then. And so it is, the first half score. Well, the second half is underway, and the responsibility falls on Napoli to turn this around. Politano. Mario Rui. Well, it was a menacing attack, but tidied up. Ronaldo wasteful in possession, not really like him.
Napoli controlling possession, but it's just whether they can convert that possession into clear-cut chances. You sense they need to pick up the pace a little, start utilising the wide areas more. The back line's doing a decent job, hopefully.
And he's done it! Parity again! A magnificent game unfolding.
As we can see here, it's great play. They force a mistake by pressing really high up the pitch. And when they win the ball back, just look where they are, within striking distance of the goal. Great stuff.
Well, doesn't get away with it. Free kick given. Milik. An incisive pass. Just couldn't capitalise there. Well, the pass not finding its target. And they'll get ready for the throw-in. Ronaldo. Well, he's beaten his man comprehensively. A really top-notch piece of defending. Ronaldo. After the foul, a chance to contemplate what is next, and perhaps a goal from this free kick. And a long way out. And up for grabs off the keeper. And I think the threat has been averted. Well, no way through. Not a great pass. Arkadiusz Milik. Promising attack this. Can he find someone at the far post? And they deal with the threat this time. So 20 minutes to go. Lorenzo Insigne. Mario Rui. Pass after pass, keeping their opponents moving. Well, the attack finally. Insigne! Cuadrado. Ronaldo at the ready. Just wanted to get it out of there. Arkadiusz Milik, pressing as a team. Useful looking position, you've got to say. Bernardeschi. Timely intervention. Only 10 minutes remaining here. Not giving their opponents a moment's peace. And they're on the front foot, looking for a winner near the end of this game. And the flag has gone up, offside. Well, both teams have had substitutes swarming up, and now both will rely on their respective benches. Oh, a lovely ball. Ronaldo, wasteful in possession, not really like him. And now a corner, can they take advantage of it? Well, that is a moment I'm sure he wishes he could have back.
Well, he did everything right, the movement and everything. He got his head on it, but it's way, way off target.
Really good reading of the game to win possession back. And a goal at this stage might well turn out to be decisive. Mario Rui. Lozano. It might be on for them. And a tidy tackle. Surely! Well, he was in the right place to intercept. They cannot be separated here, and it's on to extra time. On what is a perfect night for football, the floodlights shining down on the players as we speak. My name is Derek Ray, and with me in the commentary position is the Arsenal legend Lee Dixon. I'm greatly looking forward to bringing you live coverage of this match being played in Serie A. This ought to be a thriller, Lee.
Well, I'm excited about this one. Great atmosphere in here. Everybody looking forward to this game, especially me and you.
And they need to get tighter here. Well, a header that was frankly miles off target.
Well, technically, that was awful.
So the initial 11 for the home side. Wojciech Szczęsny stands between the posts. Artur plays alongside Adrien Rabiot in the centre of the park. And the tactical configuration has two players in attack from the very outset. When Ronaldo's on the pitch, Lee, we tend to think that he will stamp his authority on the game. What in particular do you expect from Ronaldo this time?
Well, virtually everything. Quick feet, quick mind, sees the pass before anybody else. So difficult to stop a player like that.
That's how to blunt the edge of the opposing attack. Well, nothing comes of the attack when all is said and done. Perez. On to Spinazzola. Pedro. A really high-quality save.
Well, it's all about concentration. Goalkeepers can go so long without doing anything. Look at that stretch.
Pulls it back. And there it is, the opening goal. 1-0, and they'll feel they deserve it. The opening goal of the game then. Well, they continue their push for the equaliser, but definitely not forcing it. Pedro. Leonardo Spinazzola. Well, successfully cut out. Well, the ball lost here. Spinazzola. Really important piece of last-ditch defending. Well, it wasn't a great pass, was it? Mkhitaryan. Well, a strong glove on the ball from the keeper. Rabiot. Cuadrado. Well, it's unable to make anything of the cross. Leonardo Spinazzola. This could be the equaliser. Well, he made that interception look routine. In truth, it wasn't. Credit to them for winning back possession. Nicolo Zaniolo. Promising attack, this. And he's broken free. And there it is, the goal they wanted for security. They lead by 2 now. They can breathe that bit more easily. It's going their way, 2-0. They've got it now, what can they do? Leonardo Spinazzola. Mkhitaryan. They've won back possession. Bernardeschi to thread it. Just couldn't capitalise there. And there it is, the half-time whistle. The two teams have switched around and are ready now for the second half. Leonardo Spinazzola. This is Pedro. And it's a quality pass. Not to be this time. And possession given away. Henrik Mkhitaryan. Oh, he's fired it off the frame of the goalie.
Well, he's hit the woodwork. Quite frankly, he's got to score a goal there.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Well read to ease the pressure. He's in here. Oh, crucial tackle. Brilliant. Rabiot. Well, nicely cut out.
The visitors have totally controlled possession. If you have that much of the ball, you can put pressure on the opposition defence. And they look like they're creaking. That's why they're winning comfortably.
And a throw-in it's going to be. Well, that's a completely wasted throw-in. Cuadrado. Well, options at the back post here. Oh, a moment of pure class! Had to catch it perfectly, and didn't he just?
Well, as we see again, that's how to score goals. Get the ball into the box from wide areas, and then he does well to read the flight of the ball, doesn't he? Just cushions it beyond the keeper in the end, and that seems to catch him off guard. Nice finish.
Well, 2-1 it is here.
Segnato la formazione di casa. Con il numero 44, Dejan Kulusevski.
Perez. Bruno Perez.
La vostra squadra del cuore scegliendo
On the ball,
sempre
Zaniolo.
originali.
On the offensive. Well, they keep working away, looking for passing lanes. Mkhitaryan. And routine for the keeper in the end. The cross far too close to him. And take it away. Committed challenge. Making excellent progress with the ball at his feet. This could level it. Well, the keeper had plenty to think about with bodies around him. Nicolo Zaniolo. Bruno Perez. Carles Perez. Spinazzola. Now potential danger. Can he finish this? And a goal! Cause for celebrations again. 2 in front.
Con il numero 11, Pedro.
Well, it's a tale of 4 goals in this match now. 3-1 it is. And it's teed up for Ronaldo. Well, that's really sound goalkeeping, not letting the opposition have any scraps. Good work to win it back high up the pitch. Artur. Ronaldo. Wonderful block. And the counter-attack is on. Options available. And return to Pedro. Can he put it in? Unable to keep the ball that time. Carles Perez.
C'è un cambio nelle file della formazione di casa. Fuori con il numero 25 Adrian Rabiot.
1 minute remaining.
In campo con il numero
The attack looks promising.
Ramsey.
Well, there is going to be stoppage time, but only the 1 minute. And he did well to cut it out. And that is that. The referee blows his whistle for full time. It is a city where passion for football is red hot. Welcome to Naples in southern Italy. I'm Derek Ray, joined in the commentary box by Lee Dixon. And the focus is very much on Serie A, the top division here in Italy. I certainly can't wait for this one, Lee.
Thanks, Derek. Good atmosphere here. Everybody looking forward to what should be a really entertaining game.
Well, far from the ideal pass. Nicolo Zaniolo. Failure to hold it there on Pedro's part. Hisai. Politano. On to Mario Rui. Lobotka. Insigne. Now the referee not too happy with the challenge and blows for a free kick. And going short with it. But it can't get through. Politano. Just not looking confident in possession. Pedro. Spinazzola. Pedro might well fancy this one. Crucial intervention just then amid impending danger. Politano. Decent position for the Partenope. Great chance with that header, but he sent it wide of the post.
Well, it's quite easy to head that one over the bar. This time he just gets his angles wrong, just past the post.
Mkhitaryan. Mkhitaryan. And that is how to block. Osimhen. Oh, good vision. It should be. Not a strong glove on the ball from the keeper.
Well, I can't believe it's still level. What a save that was from the keeper.
Goalkeeper's ball, and was always going to be. Politano. Lorenzo Insigne. Decent progress with the ball at his feet. Now delivering that deep cross. Not too fussy in clearing his lines. Oh, he's given it away. Looks promising, this. Oh, great vision. Lozano. The delivery towards the back post. Splendid save from the keeper, danger averted.
Yeah, he didn't have long to react to that, but you have to praise his reflexes there.
Lozano, cross-fired over. Pressing high to win the ball. No, high-quality defending. And a chance for them to nudge in front. And the keeper more than equal to it. Will this corner bear fruit for them? Played into the centre of the box. Well, a nearly moment, you've got to say. Nicolo Zaniolo. Perez. On the ball, Zaniolo. Really good reading of the game to win possession back. Good bit of pressing. Lozano. Racing forward, trying to catch them out. Opportunity here. Oh, yes! 1-0 it is! And it doesn't come as a huge surprise. The first half here comes to an end. The two teams have switched around and are ready now for the second half. Perez. On the ball, Henrik Mkhitaryan. Pedro. Mkhitaryan. And it's with Pedro. It did appear that they might be onto something, but not so. And it was a positive first half from the point of view of Matteo Politano. Lee, what did you make of his performance?
Well, his manager will be delighted with him. He's been spot on in this game, hasn't he? Energy, imagination, desire, and a steely determination.
Clean challenge. Now can they create something? Is it going to be? And he's done it! Parity again! A magnificent game unfolding.
Numero 11, Pedro.
Even Steven, one apiece in this match. Not a bad pass it was. Politano. Now Insigne. They've won back possession. Could be a chance to break here. Pellegrini. Not a good pass. Lozano. Onto Lobotka. Lorenzo Insigne. And they couldn't quite muster a real threat. Spinazzola. Oh, and a perfect ball now. How about this? Can he get them in front? Well, flinging himself at the ball. And over comes the corner. An opportunity in the air, but he's made a bit of a mess of that one.
Oh, it's really a shocking effort. I could do better than that, and I can't head the ball. Well, Derek, the stats don't lie. It's a very, very entertaining game. Very close as well. Somebody's going to win it, or are they?
A timed his challenge magnificently. Alas, a wild, wild attempt.
Well, after that effort, I'm not sure whether he's right or left-footed.
And it's a matter of... Oh, he's through here! And it's a double for him in this game. No way for the opposition to contain him. And no wonder he's off celebrating. Well, a dramatic moment near the end, and that might well be the decider. Spinazzola. Well, they keep working away, looking for an opening. Well-timed tackle.
Well, the Napoli fans making an incredible noise in here right now. Can they urge their team forward to get back into this?
Spinazzola. This could be it! And a really good diving stop. Well, they'll be looking to add to their advantage from this corner. Elects to go short. Well, he did his job defensively and fisted away. Corner once more. Playing it short. Pellegrini. And a timely intervention. Oh, nice ball over the top to chase. Going about his defensive business with a minimum of fuss. 1 minute of stoppage time has been added on. Real chance. Mkhitaryan! Well, they can say a big thank you to the goalkeeper. That was inspirational.
Well, that's as good as a goal at the other end. Brilliant save from the keeper.
And so the referee blows for full time, and it goes down as a victory for the visitors. Lee, what...
suffocating. I'm waiting and always hesitating. Kryptonite desires set my heart afire. Heart on fire. Set my heart afire.
Well, just the sort of weather the fans were hoping for this evening. It's absolutely ideal. I'm Derek Ray, and joining me in the commentary position is the former England defender Lee Dixon. And very much looking forward to bringing you live Serie A action. It's coming right up. This ought to be a fantastic chance to put them in front. Fine goalkeeping to push that away. Well, far from the ideal pass.
Well, we've had a decent start to this game. I thought we were going to get a first goal then, but goalkeeper had other ideas.
Well, high quality defending. Wonderfully weighted pass. Insigne. So a corner kick it'll be following the deflection. And now the delivery. Was strongly fisted away. Another corner. And firing it into the area. Well, he was closely marked, but the header well off target. Kulusevski. And possession given away. Now Mertens has offered himself as the runner. Glorious pass from Bernardeschi. Just unable to take advantage of that developing situation. And they're trying to get right into his face. Can he put them in front? Well, it was a wonderful chance, but the goalkeeper comes through.
Well, he's done really well with his angles there. Good reactions too.
So the corner played into the box. Not all that convincing defensively. Oh, the keeper made it look routine. It was anything but. Corner kick played in. Competent goalkeeping.
Yeah, right place at the right time. Foils the attacker.
Politano. Now with Lobotka. Well, they're moving the ball neatly enough. Just looking for that decisive pass. And they have possession again. Breaking at pace. They could nudge in front. And that's easy peasy for the keeper. Politano. Lorenzo Insigne. Insigne, wonderful chip, and then fine goalkeeping.
Well, he came off his line, knew what the player was going to do.
In it goes! The goal for 1-0, and that changes the dynamic.
Con il numero 14.
And the game has been restarted. The advantage belongs to Napoli. Lozano. Onto Lobotka. Read it superbly to take back possession. Racing forward, trying to catch them out. And a goal to level this contest. All even. Well, the earlier goal cancelled out. One apiece.
Con il numero 7, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Lozano. Mertens. And this is Gulam. And the Partenope showing good width. Well, he's lost the ball. Cristiano Ronaldo. Arthur has it. Bernardeschi. And the cross into the middle. No nonsense clearance. Mertens. Well, Napoli being afforded too much room. Oh, big chance! Well, he made that interception look routine. In truth, it wasn't. The first half... Into the second half then. And these two sides are locked together. Just can't really choose between them at the moment. Lorenzo Insigne. Insigne. Politano. Stanislav Lobotka. Politano. Oh, showing good patience. Well, a more than satisfactory performance from Ronaldo. And offside just as he was ready to pounce. Lozano. Mertens. Really getting stuck in. Khedira. Danilo. Ronaldo! Splendid save from the keeper. Danger averted.
Yeah, he didn't have long to react to that, but you have to praise his reach.
Takes aim. Still could be dangerous. Good pressure. Can they make something of this? An alert piece of defending.
Well, Derek, creating isn't a problem. We can see that from the stats. But you have to be clinical. You have to put the ball in the back of the net. It seems like it's just going to be a matter of time before they do that and take the lead.
And 30 minutes left for play in this match. And he's made headway. Oh, that was a terrific stop in a 1-versus-1 situation.
Well, high fives all round for the goalkeeper. Absolutely fantastic.
He succeeded in getting his fist to it. And this situation could be dangerous. Insigne. Lobotka. Khedira. Kulusevski. And return to Khedira. And there the attack ends. And the referee has pointed to the spot. A penalty it is, and a chance for them to forge ahead. Well, he must proceed with great care. Could easily have been cautioned. And there it is! Perfectly executed! Well, having conceded a goal, how will Napoli reply? A fine reading of the situation. This looks promising. Bernardeschi. Oh, good hit, close shave. The high press was very much on. Politano. And this is Gulam. Stanislav Lobotka. Lobotka. And Mertens. Strong but fair tackle. And that's an important intervention. And the ball's gone.
Well, if they carry on doing their jobs, they should be fine in this.
He's in behind. Oh, they really should have a 2-goal cushion.
Wow, you can't believe it, Derek. What a wonderful opportunity. You just wonder if they're going to live to regret that.
Well, couldn't quite find his teammate. Plenty of players waiting in the middle. And the keeper acquitted himself well.
Yeah, it was a good ball in, wasn't it? But the keeper did everything right.
Gulam. And Politano with it. The referee's letting it go as they keep the ball. Really good attacking play. Super save it was as they hang on to their lead.
Well, that could be the game right there, Derek.
Played into the centre of the box. How about this for drama? All even once more. Astonishing.
Rete del Napoli. Con il numero
Substitution then. Let's see how it affects the match. Still pushing for what could be a winner. Oh, nice ball over the top to chase. This is why we adore this game. Late drama, and now they're in front.
Well, it looks like the game was over, but no, there's another chance. And there it is, back of the net. It looks like the winner.
We have entered the final minute of normal time. And that brings this contest to an end. And
Feel the waves cut through me, hypnotized by the sounds I'm breathing in. Hold tight, chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight. Dripping lights paint the skies, all because of you. Dripping lights paint the skies, only you can make me move. You can make me move.
Sort of weather the fans were hoping for this evening. It's absolutely ideal. My name is Derek Ray, and with me in the commentary position is the Arsenal legend Lee Dixon. I'm greatly looking forward to bringing you live coverage of this match being played in Serie A. Every reason to believe this will be exciting, Lee.
Yeah, thanks, Derek. Both teams will no doubt be looking for a quick start. So important to get focus from the off. Really looking forward to this. Hopefully it won't disappoint.
Dejan Kulusevski. It did take a touch on the way through, hence a corner. And over comes the corner. Well, lacking just a little bit of accuracy. Bruno Perez. Well, he's a player with real know-how and an eye for goal. Well, it could be on for him here. High degree of difficulty to hit it on the volley like that, and it was close.
Well, it's all about timing. You've got to wait for the ball to come down, and he's very, very unlucky.
Ramsey. Arthur has it. And taken away from Bernardeschi. Giving the ball away. Ronaldo. Excellent defending. Pedro. Not advantage with them. Referee says play on. What a shocking pass, really. Mkhitaryan. Mkhitaryan! And the goalkeeper covered a lot of ground to push that away from danger. Not a successful intervention, winning the ball back. On the offensive. Well, he has the measure of his man. Well, just fractionally wide. Good strike. Pellegrini. Now Mkhitaryan. Takes aim. And there it is. The opening goal. 1-0. And they'll feel they deserve it.
Well, here we see it again, and it's all about the pace of the passing. One touch, slick movement, and the relaxed way he strikes that into the back of the net is pure quality.
1-0 then.
Numero 7, Lorenzo Pellegrini.
Good pressure. Can they make something of this? Pretty straightforward in the end. Pellegrini. Not a great challenge. Free kick here. Pedro. Spinazzola. A super tackle, and they've won possession. Dejan Kulusevski. Effective pressure to regain possession. Moving the ball forward with purpose. Perez. On to Spinazzola. Mkhitaryan. And it might be. Well, the danger is still there. Must be. He's gone and found the net. Brilliant piece of finishing. Magnificent goal. It's going their way. 2-0.
47, Leonardo Spinazzola.
Ramsey. Ronaldo. And back with Bernardeschi. Very quick thinking there.
The visitors' possession stats are brilliant, really starting to dictate the tempo.
And he might be through here. Courageous goalkeeping, but he's got the ball.
Well, you have to be brave, don't you, diving at the feet of a player like that. Good goalkeeping.
And there it is, the half-time whistle. The two teams have switched around and are ready now for the second half. Bernardeschi giving the ball to the opposition that time. Not really what you want to see from your keeper. It's been given away here by Ronaldo. Artur, and a goal here! There it is! They've done it! Well, as they kick off again, 2-1 the current state of affairs.
Con il numero 5, Artur.
Pellegrini.
Now with Spinazzola.
Lorenzo Pellegrini with it.
Carles Perez.
Crucial interception amid impending danger. Real danger. Oh, he's through here. Surely. Oh, really good reflexes and danger averted. Corner kick played in. Not getting a strong fist on the ball. Breaking at pace. And 30 minutes left for play in this match. Untidy in possession. And possession lost, intercepted. Federico Bernardeschi. And back with Bernardeschi. Takes the shot. Oh, a tremendous block. A really sumptuous ball. Oh, surely. It's gone in. Well, they're really in the mood here. Can they be stopped? No shortage of goals in this match. 3-1.
Con il numero 11, Pedro.
So 20 minutes to go.
Carles Perez.
Pellegrini. And return to Pedro. Bernardeschi. Far from a good pass. Pedro. Is it going to be? Well, danger here as he runs at them. A real opening now. He's foiled them on his own. Artur. Bernardeschi. Chance here. Oh, a stellar piece of defending. And the counter-attack is on. Options available. Can they take advantage of the situation? Looks as though they might make real progress on the counter-attack. Not so. Oh, he's given it away. He's in behind. The importance of that tackle cannot be overstated. Oh, he's given it away inexplicably. Has a go. In it goes to rubber stamp it once and for all. It's a massive lead, and it's very hard to imagine them losing it now. Well, that's a splendid piece of challenging.
Pedro. On to Spinazzola. And we will have just one. Will he find the net? And now he must score. In it goes! Such a complete performance. And so the final whistle here. The visitors come out on top league.
When you want to get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down. Earth from a bird's eye view. You should grow feathers and see this too. When you want to get off the darkest ground,
It is a city where passion for football is red hot. Welcome to Naples in southern Italy. I'm Derek Ray, and joining me here on the commentary box for complete coverage is Lee Dixon. I'm very much looking forward to bringing you live Serie A action. It's coming right up. This should be high-intensity stuff, Lee. Goulam must score! Oh, good work by the keeper. Well, he's given a corner, the referee. Well, punched away by the keeper. The Napoli starting 11. Kostas Manolas plays alongside Kalidou Koulibaly in central defence. Lorenzo Insigne starts with Matteo Politano in the wide areas. And it's two strikers up front who'll look to provide the goal-scoring threat. Lozano. Mertens. It's a good Napoli move in the making. Mertens! And the keeper taking care of the situation. Pellegrini. Mkhitaryan. Lorenzo Pellegrini with it. Carles Perez. Pellegrini. Well, showing good patience. Spinazzola. Now Mkhitaryan. Mertens. Pellegrini. Stanislav Lobotka. And that puts them in position. Deary me, a golden chance missed. It might come back to haunt him.
Well, you learn the script time and time again, and he's now just gone and fluffed his lines.
Committed challenge. And they'll get ready for the throw-in. Politano. Good vision. Can he get onto this? Can they forge ahead? Well, they would have done had it not been for the keeper.
Well, he was so sharp, the goalkeeper there, wasn't he? What a wonderful save.
Husai. The danger here as he runs at them. And the cross goes in. Oh, a moment of pure class! Had to catch it perfectly, and didn't he just? So the match has restarted, 1-0 here.
Il signor Matteo Zanotti è pregato di recarsi immediatamente al posto di polizia dello stadio dove lo attende
Nicolo Zaniolo.
e Greta.
Now with Spinazzola. And unable to keep possession.
Napoli not had too much of the ball, but they won't mind. They're winning this game. And why? Because their counter-attack is absolutely fantastic.
He's in behind. Well, the keeper is happy the bar was there. Politano. Lozano. Now Insigne. Wonderful block. And in from Insigne. Just unable to take advantage of that developing situation. Spinazzola. Read it magnificently and intercepted. Well, high quality defending. Leonardo Spinazzola. On the ball, Zaniolo. And it's with Pedro. Dangerous looking through ball. And it's a goal! Level again! What a match this is turning out to be!
Numero 7, Lorenzo Pellegrini.
And so it is, the first half story. The teams are ready to have a go at each other again as the second half commences. Perez. On the ball, Zaniolo. Carles Perez. Oh, that pass easy on the eye. And the alarm bells are ringing. Well, he saw the whites of the keeper's eyes and the whites of his outstretched gloves. Great goalkeeping.
Well, he's denied a certain goal there. Great reflexes from the keeper.
And the keeper making sure that was pushed well away from danger. Pellegrini. Spinazzola. And Koulibaly thwarting them. Eccentric goalkeeping. You've certainly got to give this man high marks for his work up to this point, Lee. Couldn't quite hang on. Danger averted for now. Mertens never needs a second invitation to go forward. Good looking move. Still possibilities. Now can they counter clinically? And it's a quality pass. Spinazzola. What a lovely strike! Lethal piece of finishing. Drilled home with true conviction. Tremendous goal. Well, the scoreline doesn't favour Napoli. Well, let's find out about their attack now. Lozano. And it crossed the touchline, so a throw in here. Well, that's a completely wasted throw-in. Politano. And now Hisai. Husai. He's in behind the defence here. Husai. Giovanni Di Lorenzo. Lozano. Possession one. And there might well be scope for them to counter-attack here. Will it be sufficiently imaginative? Mkhitaryan! Well, not a million miles away.
Well, that was great football, Derek. Using their pace to full effect. So close.
Mertens. Well read to put an end to that attack. Spinazzola. Element of risk there, but he's won the ball. Mkhitaryan. Masterful piece of foiling. Just 10 minutes to go. A really single-minded piece of defending to make sure nothing untoward happened. And showing fine vision. And a bit short with the clearance. A bit sloppy in possession.
Wow, just feel the energy from these Napoli supporters. Can they urge their team back into this?
Napoli fighting against the clock and the scoreline, but still they believe. Giovanni Di Lorenzo. Well, no problems defensively. Counter-attacking very much an option. Pedro. Mkhitaryan. The goal was at his mercy, but he couldn't extend their lead.
2 goals up, the game would probably be over.
And that is that. The referee blows his whistle for full time.